Hi water signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself, all right? And to do this, you might be in the energy, okay, of looking at communication. You could be a Gemini person, all right, looking at communication. You could be looking at adapting, all right, through someone's conning, all right? Or maybe you feel like someone's conning or being very gossipy within your energy. Looking at nervousness when it comes to communication. So maybe someone feels very tense because now you're looking at journalists, looking at salespersons, or you're looking at learning, or you're being a teacher. Someone's being very articulate when it comes to maybe trying to be clever. When you're looking at communication, maybe someone's curious about someone's communication, or someone's being very talkative because now you're looking at maybe trying to be more sociable. Because now maybe you're in that energy of Uranus. Maybe someone's looking at the independence and how original they are by looking at their structure. Maybe trying to do a breakthrough by communication. Always tell the truth, all right? Because you're using the Mercury energy, all right, to make breakthroughs. Maybe you got clarity about someone's communication, all right? Someone's communication skills when it comes to the reasons and the logics, maybe why someone communicated with you. Could be a Gemini person, all right? Because now you're looking at structure. Right, through creativity, through your intuition. Someone feels you're unique when it comes to your individuality, all right? Because now you're looking at Sagittarius. Maybe someone's looking at Sagittarius person, all right, my lovelies, when it comes to seeking. Maybe someone has that desire, all right, to go within to seek, all right, communication, to be direct, because someone's exaggerating, being very irresponsible and tactless. This is why we have tensions in the air, because someone's gossiping and maybe someone's writing about it. All right. So now maybe the communication, maybe from a Gemini person, a Sagittarius person, is looking more, being more outspoken, or maybe someone's looking for maybe philosophy, or maybe someone feels like they're following the devil's philosophy and not God's philosophy by being honest and loyal to oneself. Maybe someone's foreseeing maybe their friendship group, or maybe someone's exploring a lawyer or a priest. All right. So water signs, maybe you're in that energy, all right, of being more outspoken, all right? Maybe you're 50 Cent. Hey, maybe you're changing. It comes to changes, all right? We're looking at years of girl guide. Oh, you've been guided by divine feminine. Ooh, someone's tapping into the divine feminine. Maybe someone's talking to a divine feminine, looking at changes. Or 50 Cent came in and spoke to the divine feminine. So now you're looking at someone's put a nail in their coffin when it comes to their changes, stability. You could be a Leo person or dealing with a Leo person, or you could be looking at the ambition of the divine feminine. All right, when you're looking at authority, looking at creativeness, someone's very competitive, but it's best to be competitive to yourself, because this is Earth School. We have to graduate from our flaws, all right? So now you're looking at leadership. Maybe you like the limelight or going into the limelight, but be careful of like being domineering when it comes to conversation. Be careful who you're talking to about your creative ideas, okay? All right? Use your intuition while you create. You could be an actor or a teacher or trying to be one, all right? Go within yourself. You've got the confidence to do that. Water signs, you seem to have the devil energy, all right? Maybe you're looking at your career. All right, maybe looking at your reputation of someone, okay, of a divine feminine. Maybe you're with a toxic divine feminine, maybe. She's not a divine feminine. Maybe look at a karmic, acting like a divine feminine. Water signs. So now you're looking at maybe someone being overly ambitious when it comes to being a lack of discipline, not a divine feminine. You could be into banking, you could be into music, you could be an architect, you could be a farmer. But you're looking at maybe persistence, all right, or perceiving someone, okay, as someone that was maybe thirsty, seeking for money, status, power. So now maybe it's going into a political debate because someone's being very irresponsible because all they focus on is the dark entities for power. Someone look at pessimistic when it comes to maybe seeking a decision about maybe an earth sign person or a Sagittarius person. Because now you're looking at earthly matters when it comes to unrequited love. Or maybe someone got a message about love, about a spiritual romantic journey. Maybe look at your own money matters and turn your back to a decision from the devil. Maybe you want to make changes because you put a nail in the coffin to your own romance. Maybe you're looking at unrequited love when it comes to the difference between connection with God and connection with the devil. Someone feels like someone is a shell. in heels from hell and not divine feminine. Because now someone's looking at Cinderella. Maybe somebody was using a divine feminine and was trying to do destiny swapping. But them thinks that them are God. Someone looks at God as gold or diamonds from the devil. Someone worships the devil. Because somebody tried to get rid of a divine feminine. Treat her like a Cinderella. Because somebody wanted the Cinderella to follow the shell. The shell from hell in heels. Because they were facing an unrequited love. Because they were reading about romance. And they got jealous and envious. So you could be a water sign person thinking about a Leo person when it comes to changes. Or the strength and the power when it comes to unconditional love. Someone feels they need to put a nail in the coffin when it comes to devil energy, make that decision to bring more opportunities. You've got that strength. You've got to have that inner strength to tame that beast within yourself when it comes to changes with a Leo person. Or maybe when it comes to changes, when it comes to the power of the self. Somebody was looking at joy. Somebody was playing games with a Leo person when it comes to joy. Someone found it was funny. So now someone's looking at love. Someone's looking at divine feminine, the compassion. Maybe someone wants forgiveness. Maybe because now someone's looking at joy of creation. Because someone had a creative idea, all right, about changes to bring in the pentacles. But unfortunately, when it comes to Shakol chakra, someone put a nail in the coffin of the devil. That was a decision, all right? Because now someone's jealous and envious about someone's money matters when it comes to romance. So they tried to put a shell in between divine feminine and the spiritual romantic journey. So someone planted a shell from hell because somebody wanted to keep up boundaries persistently so no one can't see divine feminine. Because somebody wanted to put divine feminine into the darkness. But the feminine is too strong, you see. So now you put a coffin in the shell from hell. Acting like divine feminine. Somebody was acting like they were loving someone. So they acted like they had divine feminine energy, but it was a lie. There was no compassion. Nothing. Just envy, jealousy, and a pursuit for money, fame. So now we see someone's pentacles gone from 50 to 5. Someone done a decrease in finances. They thought they'd get a change, but they're not. They've gone into a sunken ship. Someone gone into their oceans of their emotions. And now the oceans of the emotions, they've seen that someone is not going to be moving because they're not moving within their emotions. They're not in their intuition. They don't have no water. They've got darkness inside and no light within themselves. So now someone feels they need to protect themselves from a low vibrated person that has too much darkness, too much hate, too much envy, too much jealousy, maybe over a Leo person. So they're making themselves sick with all that negativity because they're not looking at their root chakra. They're more looking at the pentacles. So now they've gone from 50 to 5. So now there was tails. All right. Somebody was following the tail of the devil. And now someone's in their head about the devil. So now they're worried. Up at night. Nightmares in the head. Anxiety, grief, depression. Because they pressed the button of the dress of darkness. So now when they spread that dress at night with the quilt, they're speaking to DJ Pillow and DJ Quilt, but not dancing to love songs. They're dancing to rock and roll with the devil. So they have to make a decision about calling. Someone has to make a judgment about doing rock and rolls with the devil and not love songs, thinking it's divine feminine, but it's not. You've got to find the courage, okay, to stand up for yourself and face life challenges. All right, it will just make you more powerful, okay? Because now you're looking at Earth School maybe and making changes for new beginnings. Because now someone's looking at a situation. They need to make a fair judgment because someone is under judgment. All right? So now we're looking at a disappointment when recognizing how one's past actions can affect other people. So now someone's probably taken stock or maybe trying to put something right because something went into a misdeed. All right. So now we're looking at Five of Swords. Somebody was fighting any cost when it comes to the decision, because they didn't want to go from 50p to 5p, because they were going from the bottom self, the tail, the lowest self, low vibration. So you could be financing a high class, lady, a feminine Fatale, or Jezebel, or Delilah, or maybe a Genevieve Nadia. So now you're looking at yourself now. Someone's looking at, maybe they need to take stock, all right, of their own mind. Don't let people govern your mind. Govern mind. No, govern your own mind. Seek God within you. Now, someone's looking maybe at monetary matters, all right. Maybe they give a little sunshine from a Leo person, because now they're looking at someone went in something compulsively. When it comes to someone was happy about someone's monetary matters, maybe someone came with advice, but now it's gone into a Five of Swords. Five of Swords is bullying, thieving, violence. Maybe this is what this letter was about. Maybe someone's fighting over someone's money. This one's gone from 50 to 5. So now you've got the strength to look at maybe a toxic situation. Maybe someone's angry about a decrease in finances. Could be an earth sign person. So now you're looking at promiscuity. You're looking at adventure. Somebody went into adventure for unrequited love. Because someone was turning their back away from a divine feminine because there was something in the way. So now you're looking at what's in the open is a Queen of Pentacles. A very promiscuous person on an adventure. Maybe with a Leo person trying to fight any cost when it comes to money matters. Trying to be in the way of divine feminine. So now when you look at the higher priestess, go within yourself. This is hidden mystery. All right, because now someone's gone within and seen someone's subconscious mind. Use your intuition, because someone is a dark spiritual practice person. So you've got to use your intuition. You've got to balance the feminine, masculine energy within yourself. But this Queen of Pentacles seems to be a troublemaker, because someone has a hole. Someone wants the crown of divine feminine, but it's a dark spiritual practice person, a devil. Water signs, so be careful of your creative ideas, be careful of your energy. Because now you're looking at, look within your fears of your ears, because that's what you hear, your fears. Tap in to your own intuition, because you have untapped psychic abilities, or some of you have psychic abilities and you're abusing it. But look within, all right, your own spirituality, for your own reasons of logic, because now someone's gone into critical thinking, because now they understand they're in the devil energy. So take stock of what you hear when it comes to intuition, maybe from a Leo person. That's looking at being guided, the girl guides. A Leo's been guided by a woman. Intuitively. Saying you've got the strength to put a nail in the coffin with this shell from hell, a quicksand. You've got to use your head, because someone's head is guided by the devil. That's their decision and the judgment for making fights, arguments, slander, unaliveness, assault, you name it, intimidation over money matters. Because now it's the Page of Pentacles, gone back down to decrease. Someone's interfering with someone's happiness. Maybe someone was going abroad, financing someone's adventure through promiscuity, unrequited love. We're looking at a shell from hell, a Queen of Pentacles, trying to get in the way, trying to treat people like Cinderella, and she's the evil sister. Someone doing dark spiritual practices, because someone don't have a heart. Somebody wants the crown, but they've got the crown of the devil's daughter. There seems to be someone following a dark star, maybe this self-nod. So now they're looking at dark spiritual practices when it comes to intuition. They're leading from the head of the devil. So there's a battle in the mind because he doesn't have any balanced logic reasons when it comes to judgments. It's more judged on money matters. So this is why it's not decreasing. It keeps going in and out of increase, decrease, decrease, because it's that this person's dark entity. Someone is looking at kissing someone's ass. And someone's talking. Someone's lips is doing a lot of slandering. Someone's doing a lot of cussing. Lot of negative talking. And then being sweetheart. But it's a lie. It's unrequited love. But someone does a lot of evil, dark talking, like nasty person behind people. That's their mind all the time. Only happy money. Only happy. And with promiscuity for unrequited love. So now someone's looking at maybe someone's mood when it comes to like telling the truth. Someone's clipping their wings of a fire sign person because someone doesn't want to see someone as a dark entity. The mood swinger, the wolf at night that follows the moon of the evil, doing dark spiritual practices, maybe with moons or something. But the moon is more powerful than man. So now someone doing reflection, they're seeing someone's reflection from the moon cycles is the devil, and they won't be protected from outside forces now. Water signs, you could be in the energy of maybe looking at a manipulator and using your own skills, your own talents to be more passionate with your own soul and put yourself into groundship and abundance, because what's above is below. Maybe you saw this person in your dreams, because now you're looking at anger. Passion is now coming to anger. But how you take that back, you're reflecting it back so that this is going back to someone. Is because you're protecting yourself in love, and that's behind the mystery is love. Keep loving yourself, and it's floating it back to that person. So that person's going to be trapped in their own negative cycles for a while because you've keeping yourself in love, right? Because maybe you're understanding to follow, all right, your own goal within you. You are the divinity within you. Do you understand? So now you're looking at maybe spiritually being led to go away from the dark entities because it is a shell from hell. Let's do one more. Shell from hell, because it seems like the story's still there. Because what's the positive for the reader? What can we give to the viewer? We can't leave them with this like just in the air. You got the key. Go deep within yourself. Trust your intuition. I knew there was a story for you. I didn't want to leave you hanging. All right, water signs. Go within. You've got the key to self-discovery. All right. So look under the cover of this mystery with your intuition. All right. With purity. Okay. Keep purity. All right. Love and truth within yourself. To follow your intuition, to keep connected to God. That will protect you from outside forces. Can you see the key? You're putting the key in and you're turning it. Using your intuition. That's beautiful. So now you've seen the lock. Hey! Look. Maybe someone, because it's unrequited love, they made a gap. Maybe you was a bit insecure. This person saw your insecurity. So they took that key and they went around and maybe opened it more. Do you understand? So maybe at some point it was this way as that person went in. But you said, no, I'm turning it, man. And now you've got a full circle protection. Look at that. Hey, that is so good. There you go. Now you protect your emotions. Why? Because we're talking about love. We're talking about love, water signs. Ah, water signs. Now you're comfortable floating away like a whale. Do you know what I mean? Because now we're talking about love, unconditional love. You've got to have a relationship with yourself first. Press likes, press subscribe, let's share it, all right? And now you look at your emotions. Do you understand? Your understanding, you've got to protect yourself from people that abuse people when it comes to like insecurities. That's how they come in with unrequited love. Love that doesn't have enough chemistry or enough attraction, but they'll use it in a manipulative way. I'll try and be attractive. I will do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so now you're looking at your own intuition and you're talking about love. Right? Because love protects you from outside forces, all right? Loving yourself, loving others, loving planet, loving God, all right? So now you're bringing in your health, do you understand, to yourself first, all right? To bring the wealth outside of you. Now you're balanced spiritually. Do you understand? Wealth, health, balance, co-create with the universe. Now that's you co-creating the universe. Because the universe does not what? He doesn't co-create without you. All right, just believe in God. God is real. God is coming. Well done, water signs. I loved it. This made me so happy. Yeah, float like a little a whale. I love this one. Water sign. This is one of my best readings today, man. I love it. Power back to the people, man. Power back to the people. If you agree, write down power to the people or power to yourself. Claim it. It's yours, water sign. Oh, I love it. It's giving me goosebumps. I love this part. Water signs, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.